Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations is now heavily coordinated and connected with MCP servers using Visual Studio Code. So you can now launch your GitHub Copilot Chat and talk to finance and operations data simply using natural language processing. Just not that, you can also use this MCP servers, in order to restart your MCP server. You can select the tools that are available with the MCP servers. You can also stop the MCP servers if needed, and much more. So this short video is going to help you out with setting it all up. Requesting you to watch the video till the end, and just in case if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so. Let us start by visiting the feature management and ensuring like this feature, that is the feature for ERP model context protocol server, is enabled. If you don't enable this, it will eventually fail to connect with your MCP server using Dynamics 365. Now, another is you have to go to your system administration and you need to check out the allowed MCP clients. So you can find it out from this setup and you can go to the allowed MCP clients. If you click on this form will launch. So you need to ensure that this client ID, the client ID that is screen is, you need to ensure that you have scribbled that in your system. If you don't record this client ID in MCP clients, allowed MCP clients, and mark this record as allowed equals to true, then your Visual Studio Code won't be able to connect to your MCP client on your financial operations. So with that, let me show you what is that we need to do in Visual Studio Code. So I am just pressing Shift, Control, and P. So this is going to open this small drop down from the top where I'm going to select MCP add server, and this eventually is going to open this subsequent this window pop up where I'm going to select this HTTP or server sent events. So I'm selecting this and I need to give the end URL of Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations slash MCP. So that is actually the format of your MCP server URL. So MCP server format is Dynamics 365 slash MCP. And then I hit enter to continue. So when I do that, by default, this comes up. This is your server ID, which you can accept or you can change if you are not satisfied with it. You want to give some server name of your own. So for example, I want to give some server name as just to maintain a sequence. I'm giving something like this and I'm hitting enter to continue. The moment I hit enter, this is going to show up saying that my server like this, and it's saying that it is running, it is saying as running, and then this pop-up comes up where it tries to make me authenticated with Dynamics 365. So I'm just hitting allow, and then it is asking me for the user ID. By default, as I've already logged on with this user ID, I can select this user ID simply, and then it is going to, you are all set. You are all set to chat with your Copilot Studio, GitHub Copilot Studio. So in case if you want to restart your MCP server and if you find your things are not working as expected, you can simply hit restart. You can hit stop to stop the server, and there are more options. Say for example, there are more options like stop server, restart server. You can disconnect your account with which you are logging on. You can also click on show configuration to see what are the configuration of your uh, of this MCP server. All right, so saying that, I'm just stopping the MCP server here because I already have got one MCP server up and running. And with that, I am going all the way down to my chat window. If the chat window is not already open, you can press Shift, Control, and P once again and select Chat, Open Chat. So this is going to get me here. So out here, I can select that is the mode about the agent type. I'm selecting local or background or cloud, or I can select cloud as well. So I'm just keeping it as local. I can also select the agents. So for me, I'm selecting as agent, or I also can select AI agent export or a host of a liter of other agentic options. And finally, I'm selecting the cloud model. So I'm selecting the Claude Haiku 4.5. You can select any model of your choice. And also you can keep it as auto, so as to let Visual Studio select its own preferable cloud model. So when I'm saying that, let me come here and give it some instructions like, can you get me the details of vendor groups from USMF legal entity. You need to open Win group menu item and then read the records and get me the same, and then you close the form. So with that, I'm just hitting enter. It's as if I'm just telling a natural someone in reality, someone in physical, to open Dynamics 365, go to that form and get the details of the form, and once done you need to close the form. So it's going to go through the instructions and just going to look for the display, that is the display in the sense, like, what is the menu item that I need to open. So it is getting hold of the action called, I mean the tool called open menu item, and this menu item is asking to get the permission from you to run it. So I'm allowing it, and it's going to wait for some moments till it comes back. So it ran the menu item vein group, and it's going to launch the form, that is vein group form, and going to get the details of the vein group. So it's already done and it's coming back, and then finally it's asking like, do you want me to close this form? So I'm selecting yes, allow this, and eventually it's going to close the form. So you see, it just works as if you are talking to a human being. It's as if you yourself, you are opening the form, you're reading the contents of the form and closing the form. It's a magnificent, magnificent input, a magnificent functionality from Dynamics 365 with MCP server. And just not that, you can also configure your tools. So for me, these are the available tools that are available as a part of this, that I have purposely unchecked all my built-in components, built-in tools. I also have unchecked VS Code, use VS Code features, and a lot of unrelated stuffs that I don't need to, run in my data fetching or data operations. Also, I have unchecked my previously existing all other MCP servers, and with that, I'm just need to hit OK. So that saying, I need to say that that's just the top of the iceberg. There is a lot of things that you can do with the help of this MCP servers with Dynamics 365 finds and operations connections. And let me know, how did you find this, and if you face any difficulty in implementing this, just reach out to me. Much love, and till the next video, take care. Subhashish.